Oyebade, the wife of actor Adedimeji Lateef. Actually, Bimpe Oyebade's name now is Bimpe Ramatula Oyebade Adedimeji. She is the wife of Adedimeji Adetola Lateef, who is a Yoruba actor. They got married in 2021. The cause of this video, actually, why this video is happening, is because she has finally spoken up concerning her husband's first wife and child. So I'm going to have to take us back to 2018. So flashback, we are now in 2018. A certain Yoruba actress, Oyinkansola Ebudola. Is it Ebudola or Ebudiola? She is a priestess, the daughter of Elebuibon. I think that's, yes, thank you. Oyinkansola Elebuibon actually had a child in 2018, and she relocated. She went to the United States and she stopped being an actress. Basically, she's not in Nigeria. She's not done movies since like forever. And when that happened, a lot of persons, bloggers, people said the baby belonged to Adedimeji Lateef. And you know, the thing is, Adedimeji has a reputation in the industry of being a kind-hearted person, not just in the industry, but like generally among, you know, Nigerians. Fans believe he's a kind-hearted person, lovely, you know, generous, who is quite affectionate, who is upstanding in the society, basically. And so it was reported then that, this is 2018, so reported that Elebuibon's baby belongs to Adedimeji Lateef, and the only reason Adedimeji is not taking acceptance, or how should I say it now, is not saying publicly accepting the child, is because of his reputation and what he needs to, you know, uphold in the society. And so it made this lady Oyinkansola quit acting and relocate to the US. He's taking care of the child, but just not publicly accepted that this child is his because of his reputation. But that time, Elebuibon had to come out to say, no, this baby is not my baby. I'm not a stupid person. Adedimeji is well to do. If indeed the baby is mine, don't you think I will want to be associated with Adedimeji Lateef? I'm not a stupid person, you know. She said that then, but some people did not believe, right? And they still strongly on the internet that Adedimeji has a child somewhere with that lady, and that he even has a wife. The different story exactly again, that he has a wife that is kept out of limelight because he wants to, you know, demarcate, put the difference between his private life and his public life. Whew, plenty stories, yeah? Anyways, let's move on from that and flash back to 2021. You know, 2018 I've established something. Now 2021, I'm going to a particular point. So just follow me, guys. Follow this story quite attentively. Anyways, 2021 happened. He announced that he was getting married to Bimpe. Now, in terms of Bimpe, had been, you know, there's been a lot of news concerning them being in a relationship. Several interviews that they've granted together and differently, like individually. They've asked them constantly if there's something going on. They've always referred to themselves as brothers and sisters, saying it's just business among others that they have together. So when they announced that they were getting married, people were like, we said it. Now let's revisit what we said earlier. They now came out to say that, you know what happened? Bimpe is pregnant for Adedimeji. And Adedimeji even has a wife and a child. He has a wife and a baby mama, basically. And also, Bimpe left her boyfriend because Adedimeji has a wife, has baby mama and a child. Bimpe has a boyfriend, you get the gist. And both of them were having an affair because of how close they work, you know. So both of them had an affair, and it resulted in Bimpe being pregnant, and that is why they are getting married. You get the gist. So when that happened, a lot of persons felt like, oh, okay, because with the way both of them had vehemently denied anything going on between them, it seemed plausible for Nigerians. Although both of them, the couple came out to say that they did not decide to get into a relationship until 2020, when they realized, you're single, I'm single, and we have so much amazing chemistry between us. Why don't just match together and see what God will do? And honestly, their relationship and their marriage seems beautiful, at least from what they show us. Anyways, let's continue talking about that. We now said, oh, Bimpe is pregnant, that is why they are getting married. But Bimpe is yet to have a child, no. So I don't know if she's really pregnant, but I don't know. Anyways, the first wife and the son situation, Bimpe has now come out to talk about it. And what did Bimpe say? So recently, she had a Q&A session on Instagram, you know. She asked people to ask her things anonymously, and she was going to respond as honestly as possible. And the first question was, how do you feel knowing that your husband has exes or an ex in the industry, or maybe let's just call her the crush or baby mama? And Bimpe denied that, saying her husband doesn't have any ex in the Nollywood industry, meaning that Adedimeji never dated anybody in the Yoruba movie industry or the movie industry. He has no crush, has no ex. She's just the only person. Okay, we said we'll accept that. So some other persons asked different questions. How are the challenges in her marriage? She said, well, it's quite tough, it's challenging, blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the gist. They now ask that point blank without mincing word. Babe, how far? Your husband get picky, abi no get picky. Your husband get wife, abi no get wife. How are you coping? Questions asked. And the Bimpe had to respond, because honestly, that was really a very honest conversation she had with her fans, because that was also when the question surrounding sex for role thing happened and answered honestly. And some people think she shouldn't have even answered that question. There's some questions that she could have just shelved and not answered, you know, or just be sarcastic concerning them. Anyways, she was asked if her husband has a wife and, you know, a child from a different woman. And Bimpe Oyebade said, not to my knowledge. I don't know if he has, but my husband that I know did not declare wife and son for me. So he has no wife or child from any other person. And people had to go back and refer to 2018 article and the situation surrounding Oye Consola Eleboibon and how people feel like the child belongs to Adedimeji Lateef, and we had to revisit Eleboibon's statement, or in consular statement, saying the baby is not hers. And I personally now went to that lady's page to look at all the evidences and see what that is about. Anyways, 2021, when he got married, Oyin Consola released a statement and said, well, guys, I think I can rest now. And people will stop referring to me as this man's baby mama because he's getting married. And I would not allow somebody I'm married to, or somebody that is my baby daddy, to go and marry somebody else and still keep me in obscurity and leave me in the United States and not take care of the children of my child. That's so. Adedimeji is just a very good friend of mine. She wished them well. Said she even wished she could have attended the wedding, but she was not in Nigeria, so she couldn't attend, and wished both of them well. And Adedimeji and Sefa and Adedimeji, in the comment sections of each other's posts, you see that they have some kind of beautiful banter, just friendly banter actually between them. So it seemed like they're just really good friends and there's nothing going on. And the Bimpe has come out to clear the air once and for all, to say her husband does not have a wife anywhere, neither does he have a son anywhere, clearing the air and putting all those bloggers to shame. Another thing I'm waiting to happen is to see if Bimpe is going to have a child anytime soon. Note that I'm not being insensitive. I'm not saying this from a place of insensitivity or from watching our womb. It's just because of the news, that the allegations, the rumors that was in the air on the internet when they announced their relationship, their marriage, actually their wedding plans, their wedding, and they said Bimpe was pregnant. And typically it's supposed to be 9 months if everything is okay. How well can she hide it? So it's like, let's see if that is going to put the rumors to rest, or it is, you know, let's see if she has a child, it's going to be like, oh, I was right. If she did not have a child in another few months, we know that, well, the blogger was wrong. That's just what I mean by we are watching. Not from a place of, oh, she's been married for a while, it's not my business what they decide to do when it comes to childbearing. So I'm going to drop that topic. Thank you very much. Anyways, guys, in the comment section, I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Bimpe Oyebade has denounced every news that her husband has a wife or a child anyway. Meanwhile, note that Adedimeji never came to address this situation of maybe you have a wife, you impregnated Bimpe and then you stayed with her because of this and that one. He's never addressed. Bimpe also never addressed it until this Q&A session where she, you know, said things, but maybe she was just tired of seeing different news and she was like, let's just lay it to rest once and for all. But I want to hear from you in the comment section. People feel like people should not have responded to some messages. Some people feel like she did the right thing to respond. I want to hear from you what you think in the comment section. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do so, and also click on the bell icon so you'll be notified when we have new videos for you to view. Definitely you'll be seeing you in the next one. Until such time, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Ciao.